So here's a question for you. Have you ever tried castor oil? Yes, I know, I'm back talking about this incredible product. Well, I hadn't heard about it until over a year ago, and now it's become a bit of a secret weapon in my skincare routine. But it wasn't exactly love at first sight, no. Today, I'm sharing all the do's, the don'ts, and my hard-learned tricks to get the benefits without the mess. And there's a special twist near the end, so stick, or should I say sticky, around. I'm sorry, I know, terrible pun. I'm Sally and welcome back. If you're wondering why everyone and their cat are raving about castor oil, let me give you the full scoop. I'm going to cover how you can get smooth skin without that sticky residue, the safest way to apply it, and a few insider secrets I've picked up along the way. Trust me, I've done all the hard work for you. I have made enough mistakes, girls. You don't need to make those mistakes. So let's get real. Why castor oil? Well, it's super rich in antioxidants and it's incredibly moisturizing, which is why it is a staple in skincare, hair care, and other body products, and it has been around for years. Yes, when you look at your ingredients, have a check. After you've watched the video, check your ingredients on the back of your bottles and tell me. I guarantee castor oil is sitting there because it is so incredibly moisturizing. But this is what nobody tells you. It is thick like treacle, honey. It's sticky, and if you're not careful, it's a recipe for disaster. Sticky clothes, matted sticky hair, ruined sheets, pillowcases. But don't worry, I've figured out how to make it work for you, not against you. My first tip is the dilution secret. So if you want to avoid feeling like you're coated in syrup, you need to dilute it. And it's as simple as mixing a 1-to-1 mix, literally 1-to-1 of your favorite other oil. Now, I like to use coconut oil or argan oil. Now, I did a video on argan oil up here if you want to check it out. And argan oil shares similar properties to castor oil, but argan oil is a lot thinner. And if you mix it with the castor oil, well, you've got literally the dynamic duo when it comes to all the benefits. Mixing is easy, just 1 drop to 1 drop. However, if you wanted to make your solution a little thinner and therefore easier to rub into your skin, add it 2-to-1, so 2 of your favorite oil. That could be coconut, sesame, jojoba, olive oil even if you wanted to. And then add your 1 drop of castor oil. And that means that your oil ratios are going to be a little thinner, so it's going to be a bit easier to rub in. This works beautifully if you want a lighter feel than the castor oil. This way you get all the moisturizing benefits without the horrible sticky hands and sticky skin feeling. My next tip is about your timing. Think about when you're going to apply your castor oil. Do you want to apply it in the day or the evening? Well, the fact of the matter is that castor oil doesn't play well with your makeup. In fact, I would say it is a disaster if you want to put your makeup on after your castor oil. So use castor oil in the evening. I prefer to use it straight out of the shower. And the reason why, damp skin absorbs quicker. So when you're straight out of the shower, this is when I apply my castor oil. I warm the castor oil in between my fingers and I gently massage it into my body, definitely all over my face, my neck, my décolletage, and of course the other areas that I want to pay attention to, the elbows, my knees. It is fantastic, but it's a game changer if your skin is damp. If your skin is dry, it's going to take a while to sink in and you will feel sticky. Now, is castor oil safe for us girls? This is super important. There's a lot of buzz about the do's and the don'ts. Well, I'm going to tell you. Castor oil applied topically to the skin as a skincare product is very safe. If, however, you decide to drink it internally, that's a whole different game. Seriously, castor oil is a very strong laxative. It can cause cramps. We're not going there today. We're not talking about taking castor oil internally. We're talking about it as a skincare remedy, as a moisturizer, and as part of my favorite anti-aging routine. Now, keep watching because I've got a unique way to use castor oil that makes it work even better and makes you feel like you're in a 5-star spa. So here's a major don't. You mustn't rush after application to get into your favorite clothes, get into bed, put on your lovely silk pajamas. It's a no-no. It's going to stick to your bed sheets. It's going to stick to your pajamas. It's going to stick to whatever you come into contact with. So you need to stay in your towel or your robe for at least 15 to 20 minutes. Now, most of us these days, we have a shower, we throw on our robe, and we do tend to scroll on our phones. Or is that just me? I'm sorry, I do. I watch YouTube, I'll catch up with all of my favorite channels, and before you know it, 15, 20 minutes has gone by. So it shouldn't be too difficult for you to do this bit, but it is super important, because if you do get it onto your bed sheets and you have lovely luxury cotton, then it can cause a greasy stain. But don't worry, it easily washes out with dish soap. So it's easy to remove the stains. You just need to use a soap that is perfect for washing your dishes. Something like Fairy or Dawn will completely remove the stains of the greasy oil. My next tip is a warning. Castor oil is the only oil that can penetrate deep into the skin. And when I say deep, it's deeper than most of your skincare products. It has the ability to pull in anything and everything that is sat with it as well. So always think about what you're mixing your castor oil with. More importantly, make sure your castor oil is from a reputable source. You need to look for pure, so 100% organic, pure, extra virgin castor oil. It needs to be hexane free. Hexane is a solvent. You don't want that on your skin. And it needs to be in a glass amber bottle. The amber bottle, the darkness, stops the castor oil from deteriorating. Also, a glass bottle rather than a plastic container is preferable, because castor oil has the ability to pull in. You don't want any plastic chemical components being pulled into your castor oil from the surrounding plastic bottle. Castor oil can break down plastics and it can deteriorate in the sun. So make sure you keep your castor oil in a dark bottle and in a dark place. The other thing that I get asked about is castor oil's odor. Ladies, I'm going to tell you, fresh castor oil doesn't smell. It might smell a little nutty, but it has no pungent or bad odor. And this comes up a lot in the comments. And I have to tell you, if it smells rancid, if it smells bad, don't use it. It could well be off. It could well have deteriorated. Now, this bottle here has a shelf life of 12 months. Now, this probably has been sat on your shelf for a while if you have one already. So get yourself a fresh one. It shouldn't smell rancid. If it does, do not use it. It's gone off. Ladies, if you are finding these tips helpful, do let me know. Remember to subscribe. That way I can keep making content just like this for you. Now, if you're like me and you want to add a little bit of luxury to your routine, at the end of the day, castor oil is very affordable, but it would be nice to feel a little pampered. I'm going to give you my secret sauce. This is what I love to do. So I love to add essential oils to my castor oil that not only smell delicious, but they also do wonders for my skin. My favorites are geranium and frankincense. These two on their own are incredible for anti-aging. When you combine them with castor oil, they are a powerhouse. They work so well together. They help with lines and wrinkles on the face, the neck, the décolletage, everywhere, and you will smell divine. Doing this, mixing the essential oils with your castor oil, just gives you a moment of relaxation. It feels amazing. My husband always says, you smell amazing, which is wonderful. Now, girls, I promised that I would share with you my little secret, the little twist to my castor oil application that I do every single night without fail. And I think because of castor oil, my jawline, my skin, everything looks incredible. My neck looks better, my décolletage, and it's all to do with this little application. So I've added my castor oil, I've got my essential oils, I've warmed the oil into my hands, I'm pressing it all over my face, my neck, and of course the backs of my hands, or wherever I want to massage in. Next up, I'm going to use my knuckles and give myself a lymphatic drainage massage like so, all the way along. Ladies, we want tighter jawlines, and let me tell you, the anti-inflammatory properties of castor oil helps depuff your face and helps with a lymphatic drainage massage. So I also love this. Now, this is a little gua sha. I like to keep mine in the fridge, and I literally just come along my jawline and down. I'll show you this side, just along and sweep down. And I do that, I stand there, it's adorable. I love it, I absolutely love it. You can of course take the gua sha and sweep it all around your face, however it feels nice. I'm not an expert on it, but I know that it works, and that to me is all that matters. Now, if you wanted me to do a deep dive into how I maintain my jawline, how I look after my 55-year-old skin, then let me know in the comments. I would love to create that for you. And that's it. I feel pampered, I feel tighter, I feel amazing. I do hope this video has demystified castor oil for you and you'll be able to use it better without being so sticky. I've chosen this video for you next. You're going to love this one. And I hope to see you next week. Until the next time, bye for now.